Are you interested in dreams? Are you one of those people who talks about your dreams with other people? Are you one of those people who finds that other people come to you with their dreams and you find yourself helping your friends get more out of their dreams? If so, you might be a dream worker. You might be interested in one of my workshops. I'm a professional dream worker myself, and I train other people how to work with dreams. My name's Christopher Sowton. Here's what you might expect to encounter at one of these workshops. People gather and they bring dreams to share. Of course, it's completely optional. You don't have to tell a dream, but you're encouraged to, and you're encouraged to bring one or more and think about it in advance. A dream that you find mysterious, or you think you have a sense that it's important, and you're ready to share it at the workshop, because we always work with real dreams in real time. And we create a safe, respectful space, and we encourage everyone to keep the dreams as confidential as possible. And then we start to share them. And the method we use to work with them is this. It's a non-interpretive method. We're not seeking to analyze or interpret dreams. Rather, we're going right into the dreams. We're re-entering them. And we're seeing what's going on inside them. They're still alive. They're like movies that when you go back into the movie and you start it up again, there you are. The action's still going on. You're not dealing with a static artifact or a record of something in the past that is fixed. You're dealing with a living thing that's still alive. Think of the experience you probably had where you wake up in the morning from a dream, and then you fall back to sleep and you go back into the same dream. Well, that's a kind of dream re-entry. That's an experience many people have. And you can do that even when you're fully awake. If you have a dream that you remember well, you can go back into it. And lo and behold, when you do, it comes alive again. It's like the movie starts up again, and different things can happen. And that's okay. That's totally legitimate, and it's also very exciting, and it has great potential for change. And it's this change potential that dreams offer. They set the stage for you to try out something new that you can then try out in your waking life. It's this potential that make dreams such a wonderful tool for personal growth. Now, let's take an example. Let's say, just hypothetically, that you had a dream about a frightening animal at your door, and you're inside the house cowering, terrified. Well, let's say you had a dream like that. How would you work with it? If you stand outside the dream and look at it and say, I wonder what that means. That's interesting. You're in an interpretive stance. You're asking the question, what does it mean? As if it's something that is no longer alive and no longer changing, and you're trying to figure out what it means. So, all very well and good and potentially fascinating. But let's try something different now. Don't stand outside the dream and look at it and ask what it means, but instead go right back into it. So there you are. You're in the house. There's something at the door. You can see or sense that it's an animal. You're starting to get very frightened. But then you catch yourself and you say, wait a minute. I don't have to be so frightened. What do I want to do? Perhaps I want to do something different than what I did in the original dream. What would I like to do? Perhaps I want to go to the door. Perhaps I want to look through the door and converse with this animal. I may want to ask it what it is, what it wants. Perhaps I could open the door. Perhaps I could invite the animal in or go outside into the night with the animal. These are all possible. They're all possible future developments that the dream may be trying to bring to you, and you can try them on. You can try them, and if they don't feel right, you can try something else. That's one of the wonderful things about this kind of dream work. There are no mistakes. Sometimes there are dead ends, and then you just come back and you try another route. It's all fascinating. And this kind of dream work is what we'd be doing in the workshops, and what you could start then to do in your own dream life. And you might find it very interesting.